hand, Jyotin Waikhom, who has been a loyal Congress worker for the past 34 years and has contested assembly elections 3 times in Thangmeiban Assembly constituency, has joined BJP along with his workers today. A grand welcoming ceremony for him and his supporters was held at the office of BJP at Nitai Pachuthe. President of BJP Manipur Pradesh, KSH Bhavananda, convener of Election Management Committee, T.H. Chawba, and many other leaders of the party attended the welcoming ceremony. President Bhavananda criticized the Congress government and ever-increasing support to the party.
Kariya lebak ki damakta natraga people ki damakta kariya phaba tawrage madumang ani ngasi akai prajamyam swamna wari bisi aduna lebak prajamyam ki khandrabani na solution su toluteba blockade tawre adu ki blockade ki solution je karino haibisi mangna masa matna thukchel kadab tholoktarani na aphaba sasona do kai su uba pangaroi. Any conflict situation da akwai housing ngasi akwai chawkhala iba samaj ida isi akwai mayam na haine rebisi dialogue natana karigum am ta upai leiti.
Speaking on the occasion, Jyotin Waikhom said someone told him to contest the election on the ticket of any party other than BJP and he would be given money for it. He talked about what kind of man the ex-MLA of Thangmeiban Assembly constituency was and why he joined the Congress.
Naga yaudo Manipur, Kuki yaudo Manipur, Muslim yaudo Manipur, Maitei yaudo Manipur lebe yagadra. Kari gino party ki damakta, vote ka nabi damakta, Shakti ki damakta, Shakti pai nabi damakta, amuksu power pai nabi damakta, asung ba khu miyang ranji tori bese. Yam sang na pai rena. Aina leba ki damakta sigai tawre na mayam na thamaga vote khomba yabado. Khomdana manipulate tawraga anti-incumbency ki live pressure wangkhali mayam do mado nakan da thaido na hona ri karigin.
It is worth mentioning that some of his workers had announced earlier that if Jyotin is not given Congress ticket, they would launch a fast onto that agitation. President of Manipur National Democratic Front MNDF Bijoy Koijam has said that the indefinite economic blockade imposed by the UNC will one day be called off on one or other ground when the NSCN-IM comes to a stage wherein it doesn't have money for running its organization any longer. Addressing a press conference held at the office of the party at Baupara this evening, Bijoy further said that the trucks that ply the National Highway 2 are the perpetual source of revenue for the Naga rebel group. Since the trucks have stopped plying the highway, a major source of revenue for the NSCN-IM has been dried up. As such, it may even call off the blockade before the election by itself, Bijoy said. On the other hand, Congress and BJP were indulging in mudslinging against each other on the issue of economic blockade in an attempt to strengthen their own respective party, he added.
NSCN-IM ki funding se electraba. Mai kadar sinada Bijoy nabu kosa nabu pesa electraba ko. Tolo pina electraba kanda. Mai blockade se anyhow lambi mi thirga hangdok kane ya. Hojikti mai mamang da khai ho pesa mayam do. Madun se wakti madun na utilize toro layo. Hojik tha mamang da su tha ohum mari surkanda adum ya ki bane ba. Mane pesa do electraba. Mangjiri si akhoi saba phangdabai wadani. Awat padu khara leirga su kharli phangida. Mode pura पैसा से रेवेन्यू सुला ला की तरफ ने अब मुझे ज्ञान करता रहने बा मुझे पॉकेट मनी कर ले रही है तो पॉकेट मनी तो एक लोग की बगा अखोई की कैनोसी ब्लॉके से हांग आने बा अब लंबी है मह वो मुझे हांग बा यानिंगुम करीबुम तरोगो से वही साज हेरी से भाई यानिंग में की मोटी बमला आवने सोचना ब्लॉके से हांगने इलेक्शन में
President of Women's Front of the party, Yumnam Romola, said a 17-member committee has been formed to strengthen the front. Wahingbam Vidyapati and Ahanthem Tombi have been elected as the election in charge of Kaisamthong Assembly constituency for the upcoming election, she said. Foundation stone for construction of the office building of both Desam and Kaisampat Ahibam Lairak Women Welfare Association was laid at the complex of Desam office, Kaisampat. President of Desam M. Angamba, Working President of Students Guardian Organization O. Chauba, President of Kaisampat Ahibam Lairak Women Welfare Association T.H. Joymati attended the function. President of Desam Angamba said Desam has been working for improvement of education sector and welfare of the people for many years now. But due to the requirement of a well-constructed office building, Desam sought assistance from the people and appealed for further assistance for construction of the office building.
Miyam na nuksibidana Desam na tauriba tabak tawang kaya sing asi then mapung pa na pangtok pang namlabi na sagat sa gadori pa building na sida atom na miyam na nuksibidana sel gi mateng amadi po sa gi mateng pangbidana ay office building na si mapung pa na sagat pada lusul mada mateng pangbina ba Desam is high dagi apel to geri
Poiray Laimaro Mayrapaibi Apunda Manipur observed 13th death anniversary of Ima Kombi at Lamphel Sanakaitel today. As a mark of respect, floral tributes were offered to the portrait of the late leader. President of Poiray Laimaro Mayrapaibi Apunda Manipur Mem Chaubi, President of Nupi Kunai Mayrapaibi Liwa Bokul Makong Ima Mangol and Ima R. Risongnak of Mayrapaibi Welfare Association Kangleipak attended the observance. General Secretary of Poiray Laimaro Thongam Apabi said late Ima Kombi took a major role in upbringing the women's rights and stood for the rights of the people. She appreciated the movement she initiated for the welfare of women.
Punamaksdagi miyoybagi hak kanba amasung ngaknaba honabagi thaupubi amoina thabak thorom kayada achauba thaudang laudana thauna leina handalai tran thengnarakhiba
President of Amuko Purailatpon Devan Sharma said the incidents that occurred during the period of late Ima Kombi is innumerable to mention. She took a big role to fight against the atrocities committed by armed forces, violence against women and a fake encounter, he added.
Isilinaw singi marakta mod manadaba khana chainaba nuainadaba thoganda aipegi ithakta tungaganda wayel sikanano teli ne he wayel yeba mase aipoi masigi wakhalon se masi magi se handoganda aipoi isilinaw ni puari kaya amana masakta kana leiraba singje aipoi khangminaraganda hana ipa ipu singa loramba manipur punna ngamba punna kanminaramba singdo ngasi aipoi matamdu yore aigi haiba wakhalon se naga kaktangi kuki kaktang yaduna kuki nungai ba yaroi naga nungai ba yaroi ba laiminari ba aikoi mayam jungthang nari ba aikoi mayam nungsinana mot manana amana amabu thajana ba mayam ama phajana hengala ganda aikoi se yamna phajaba peaceful life do adu oirakane ba.
The punitive closure imposed on the Esser oil pump located at Luwang Sangbam on Imphal Dimapur Road by the Information Center for Hill Areas Manipur Icham has been reopened after a settlement has been brought about and fuel has been issued to public from today. Speaking to media persons at the oil pump, its proprietor Hawaiban Premjit said the oil allocated to the pump was issued for the 3 days till 3 p.m. of January 30. At that time, volunteers of Icham came to the pump and inquired how much oil was allocated and how much was remaining in stock. As there was no senior staff of the management at that time, the junior staff pointed out the stock without producing the document issued by the authority. Thus, a misunderstanding arose between Icham and the staff. However, now that proper document has been produced and an understanding has been arrived at with Icham, the proprietor said.
January sida bunga humbo yalabu matungda atom tinjalaw matungda stock arembadu moina verify to biramaga thanami senior management abagi manager sing laihogdaba petrol pump lai chamna lak matamda ado stock laibra hangada bai junior angang singna stock lai harak ome thong di mole ada chamna lana logre evidence ko noina na chatlaga wali sanare gyan taminare media gi paudo adu aran bani haina hajaninge.
On the other hand, President of ICHAM, N. Rajendra, said, since people are experiencing a lot of hardship due to the economic blockade, the organization was only trying to ensure that whatever amount of oil was available at the oil pumps should be equally distributed to the public in a transparent manner. He further said, after seeing the papers issued by the authority, all misunderstanding that earlier existed has been cleared. The fault lies in the functioning of the concerned department, which has been acting in a dishonest manner, he said, and appealed to the Chief Secretary to take necessary steps to ensure that such lapse doesn't arise again in future.
Ngasidi thamoi sianga tawjariba akhoi enosiga akhoi misunderstanding ama lain hala kana manipur miyam dasu akhoi yamna usiki war matam sida akhoi sanaram bido ni satpoina malam ki simasi akhoi lalok thibani aduga masi khudimak ki thokriba sigi director ti akhoi FCS ke director aduga mari makhada laiba official sing na bugum thoi.
Theatre Centre Manipur and Manipur Theatre Academy have expressed happiness over the announcement of Padma Shri Award by the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India to eminent theatre director Naba Warikpa. Political convention for aspiring candidate of All India Forward Bloc Ganesh Lal of Kaisamthong Assembly Constituency to the election in 11th Manipur Legislative Assembly was held at Changamayum Apokpa Sanglen at Pisumthong Ningom Laikai today. President of All Forward Bloc Manipur State Committee K.H. Apantho, Secretary C.H. Santakumar were the main guests at the function. Aspiring candidate of the party, Ganesh Lal, said his objective is to contest the upcoming election free of intoxicants and prevent corruption in election-related activities.
Kendra sida ai MLA mo oiraga kendra humpu sida MLA mana kadai boba kari tobung ngamge haibado ai mayak sengna ai utpa pamjabadagi ai tasengna forward block netaji Subhasandana puthokpiramiba asigumba party sigi makhada ai thokcharakpani.
In compliance with the High Court Directive, Ministry of Defence, Secretary of Government of India, Secretary of Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, Commissioner cum Secretary, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Government of Manipur should take steps to prevent any disturbance to the goods carriers on the national highways. If the directive is not complied with, fitting responsibility will be fixed. Meanwhile, the court also directed the Advocate General to submit the names of office bearers of UNC. A report should be submitted to the court by the concerned authority on February 7, it is reported. Medical students of Manipur staged a sit-in protest against the centre's proposal of national exit test at RIMS Jubilee Hall complex today. According to the said proposal, MBBS graduates have to appear national exit test to qualify for medical practice. The protest was organized by Indian Medical Association Manipur State Branch under the aegis of the Indian Medical Association. Speaking at the gathering, Secretary of Indian Medical Association of Manipur State Branch, Dr. Sachindra Laishram, said Manipur also joins the nationwide protest against the centre's proposal. The rule to appear national exit test to MBBS students after going through a series of examinations is harassment. If the centre imposed the said rules into action, necessary actions will be taken up, he added.
Ado sigi ma'am solve to begi mahotada already another burden ama hapsalaini. Magi doctor ama register to haiba kando the exam ama pass to godani already yam wana sei manga makai tambal loire and hara kando adu su multiple exam ne tha hum kudingi exam to ne adu ma'am do pass to re khole na lantho e na hara la kando da exam ama adu su government set up to ba exam ama to re na haraga aduna yani yaro na practice to bu yani yaro na haiba do lepodo koi nungai zada begi.
Results of the state-level National Talent Search Examination and National Means Cum Merit Scholarship Examination for students of Class 8, 9 and 10 have been declared. Department of Education, Government of Manipur conducted the examinations on November 6 last year. For further information, one may visit the official website www.manipuraeducation.gov.in. MSPCL has announced a 2-day electricity power cut in areas under 33/11 substation of Moray from February 3rd to February 4th for maintenance work of 33 kV isolator, it is reported. Now let's have the news. National news. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley in his budget speech today said that the government is putting rupees a 3 lakh limit on cash transactions, stating that India is largely a non-tax compliant society. In addition, the minister gave a significant tax break to those earning between rupees 2.5 to 5 lakhs, cutting their tax rates to as low as 5% from the earlier 10%. The minister imposed a surcharge of 10% for those whose annual income is rupees 50 lakh to rupees 1 crore. The 15% surcharge on incomes above rupees 1 crore will continue. Political parties continue to receive most funds through anonymous donation. The Finance Minister Arun Jaitley also announced that the maximum amount of cash donation a political party can receive is rupees 2,000 from any one source. The minister also said the government plans to extend the basket of financial instruments to which the capital gains can be invested without the payment of tax. There is also a proposal to allow a carry forward of minimum alternative tax for a period of 15 years up from the current 10 years now. On the corporate side, income tax for small companies with an annual turnover of rupees 50 crore has been reduced to 25% from the earlier 30%. The Finance Minister has announced massive reforms in tax rules, including audit and bookkeeping rules for small and medium businesses. Now, before we wind up, the headlines once again. Congress tickets likely to be announced on February 3rd. Chief Minister leaves Imphal for Delhi. And BJP's remaining candidates may be announced on February 4th. Jyotin Vaikom joins BJP. That's all for today's ISTV English News. Thank you very much for joining us. Have a good night.
We spend so much of our time on social media, Facebook, Twitter, interacting, absorbing, criticizing. Why not choose the one day that most definitely says your voice is going to be heard? So this election, go out and vote.
Don't sell your vote. Your vote is valuable.
Don't vote for corrupt candidates. Choose honest and deserving candidates.
There are groups like the Association of Democratic Reforms who have done a lot of work to bring you details of each of your candidates, whether it's to do with their financial details or whether they have any kind of criminal record. And these details are publicly available on their website as well as other websites.
But go out and vote and exercise the power of democracy.
Times have changed and times are strange. Here I come, but I ain't the same.
This is not going to happen at Bellajak 2.0.
Moida, Piga do amta surono. Madugi school dudane tamhalaro. Lekai gi angang mayam khaine loi hongdung nakre.
Adu kadai da mukta manje haino.
O Manipur gi danatana ne India gi masak nairaba school singi manung da chaliba tu Ruda Academy Thawalda
Ama adudi ai ju tamninge
Hey Ruda Academy Thawal di am phai hainam ni ne
Ruda Academy Thawal na chahi kuding ki class 10 amadi 12 ta satra kudimak first class ta pass tobda natana state amadi national gi thak ta afaba satra puthokpa ga loina na pre nursery ta gi class 12 fawpa gi matam ga chunaraba smart class computer lab science lab library NCC wifi campus amadi children park thamduna playway method ta ningthina takpi tambir school amani ngasimak election